An interest rate. It's very important that you understand how the interest rate locks work. Every morning at 10:30, interest rates are posted between 10:30 and 11 o'clock, depending on how the markets are going. And the general rates are done for the day. And what happens then is we're able to go in and see what each individual file can be locked at for that day or for that specific time. Interest rates can actually change throughout the same day, depending on what type of news and stuff's coming out. What I recommend is if you're happy with a rate and you're happy with a payment, lock it in and lock it in, through your closing date. So if you're closing in 60 days, you're going to want to do a 60-day lock. If you're closing in 30 days, you're going to want to do a 30-day lock. We can facilitate all of that for you. But you need to understand, you need to communicate with us that you want to lock in and what rate you want to lock in. And you can call us every day, every other day. You can text us, email us, just to see where rates are, see if that's the rate you want, see if you want to wait. We'll let you know what type of news is coming out that can move markets potentially. This way you don't get caught out there in the middle of what's called a patch where rates just, can go up really quickly. I always say, if you want to sleep good at night, make sure you lock your rate in at the payment that you're satisfied with. In your head, the maximum you can spend and so on and so forth and what you want to spend monthly. So it's really important that you communicate with us from day one on what you're looking at. When we quote you a rate for application purposes, the rate's always a little bit higher than whatever the current market is when we're opening that loan and sending you out your disclosures. We do this because, once again, we'd rather be ahead of your expectations than behind your expectations. So you need to keep an eye on interest rates. You can speak with us. We'll give you all the news you need to know as far as where we think rates are going. But once again, in the end, it's ultimately your decision to lock. And you have to tell us, yes, lock my rate in. The longer you lock, the rates can change. Rates can be a little bit higher if you lock for a little longer or more costlier. That's just because the bank is holding out extra long commitment for you on that rate lock, and they hold themselves out for a loss, basically. So you're going to just really want to know, get an idea when you're closing. And once again, we'll take care of all of that for you. But what really I want to stress on this video is that you need to tell us, yes, lock that rate in for me. We can't just arbitrarily go in and lock a rate for you. We're just not allowed to do that. So that's basically it. And if you see some terms like float and lock, float means you're not locked. It's as simple as that. Your rate is floating. It's not locked. When you're locked in, you'll get a confirmation saying that you're locked. It'll tell you what your payment is, and you'll get a disclosure basically stating a breakdown of all of that. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, once again, you can give us a call at any point. Thank you, and